The United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, finds itself at the center of a storm. Congressman Scott Perry from Pennsylvania has accused the agency of a grave offense funding terrorism. These allegations, if true, represent a shocking betrayal of public trust and a dangerous misuse of taxpayer dollars. Perry points to millions of dollars allegedly flowing to groups like Boko Haram, ISIS, and Al-Qaeda. These accusations have sent shockwaves through Washington and beyond, raising serious questions about USAID's operations. Congressman Perry didn't mince words when he leveled his accusations against USAID. He claims the agency is funneling a staggering $697 million annually to terrorist organizations. This money, he alleges, includes direct cash shipments. Perry made these claims during the first meeting of the Subcommittee on Delivering on Government Efficiency, or DOGE. This subcommittee, established under the Trump administration, is currently chaired by Elon Musk. The setting of Perry's accusations, a body known for its critical stance towards USAID, adds another layer of complexity to the situation. To bolster his claims, Congressman Perry points to specific instances of alleged mismanagement within USAID. He highlights a $136 million allocation for the construction of 120 schools in Pakistan. Perry contends that there is no evidence these schools were ever built. This case raises serious concerns about oversight and accountability within the agency. He further questions the effectiveness of $840 million spent on Pakistani education programs over 2 decades. Perry also turns his attention to Afghanistan, scrutinizing $60 million allocated to the Women's Scholarship Endowment and $5 million for the Young Women Lead program under Taliban rule. These examples, he argues, demonstrate a pattern of irresponsible spending and questionable decision-making within USAID. The allegations against USAID have sparked outrage and concern in Nigeria, a country grappling with the brutal realities of terrorism. Mike Ejiofor, former director of Nigeria's State Security Service, finds the accusations unsurprising. He draws parallels to past claims made by Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, who alleged collaboration between international NGOs and terrorist groups. Echoing these sentiments, Dr. Ambrose Igboke, an international affairs analyst, suggests that superpowers often fuel global crises for their own geopolitical or economic gain. He points to the sophisticated weaponry used by Boko Haram and ISWAP as potential evidence of external support. Kabir Adamu, CEO of Beacon Security and Intelligence Limited, offers a more cautious perspective. While acknowledging that such allegations are not uncommon in the murky world of foreign service and espionage, he stresses the difficulty of directly linking nation-states to these activities. Section 5. Demands for accountability. National Assembly urged to take action. The gravity of the allegations against USAID has spurred calls for a thorough and transparent investigation. Ejiofor urges the Nigerian National Assembly to take the lead, working in conjunction with security agencies like the DSS and the National Intelligence Agency, or NIA. He emphasizes the need to uncover the truth regardless of where the evidence leads. The Nigerian public, weary of violence and instability, demands answers. A full accounting of USAID's activities in the region is crucial to restore trust and ensure that aid money is being used effectively and ethically. Section 6. Past criticisms of USAID, Trump and Musk's condemnation. These recent allegations against USAID are not the first time the agency has faced criticism. Former President Donald Trump was a vocal critic of USAID, calling for its dissolution during his presidency. Trump accused the agency of being a hotbed of corruption, echoing some of the concerns raised by Congressman Perry. Elon Musk, the current chair of the DOGE subcommittee, has also been a fierce critic of USAID. Musk has labeled the agency a viper's nest of radical left Marxists and accused it of engaging in rogue CIA work. He has also made unsubstantiated claims about USAID funding bioweapon research, including the development of COVID-19. These past criticisms, while lacking in concrete evidence, contribute to a climate of suspicion surrounding USAID's activities. Section 7. Lack of direct evidence. Perry's claims remain unsubstantiated. It is crucial to note that Congressman Perry has not presented any direct evidence to support his claims of USAID funding terrorism. His accusations, while serious, remain allegations at this point. Democrats have pushed back against Perry's assertions, arguing that Republicans are deliberately misrepresenting USAID's work in an attempt to dismantle the agency. They point to the vital humanitarian assistance USAID provides around the world, particularly in conflict zones and areas ravaged by poverty. Without concrete evidence, Perry's claims risk undermining the agency's crucial work and jeopardizing the lives of vulnerable populations who rely on USAID's assistance. Section 8. Terrorism Financing in Nigeria, a complex and evolving landscape. Understanding the allegations against USAID requires delving into the complex landscape of terrorism financing in Nigeria. Boko Haram and ISWAP, the two main jihadist groups operating in the country, have utilized various funding sources over the years. Initially, Boko Haram received significant financial support from established terrorist organizations like the Islamic State. However, in recent years, the group has become more reliant on alternative funding streams, such as taxation of local populations under their control and revenue generated from raids on villages and towns. In 2020, a UAE court convicted 6 Nigerians for funneling funds to Boko Haram, highlighting the transnational nature of terrorist financing networks. The evolving nature of these networks poses significant challenges for intelligence and law enforcement agencies. Understanding the intricacies of how these groups acquire funding is crucial for developing effective counterterrorism strategies. Section 9. The Need for Transparency. Unraveling the truth behind the allegations. The allegations leveled against USAID are incredibly serious. If true, they represent a grave breach of trust and a dangerous precedent. A thorough and transparent investigation is essential to uncover the truth behind these claims. The investigation must be conducted impartially, following the evidence wherever it leads, regardless of political affiliations or potential consequences. The reputation of USAID and, more importantly, the lives of innocent people hang in the balance. Transparency and accountability are paramount. The world is watching.